There are a variety of methods of authentic assessment that can be used with English learners as well as your other students. Certainly portfolios come to mind when you think about authentic assessment. In many schools and districts, they've fallen by the wayside, which I think is very, very sad. Being able to generate and gather examples of student work, some selected by the students themselves, is a powerful way to look at progress over time. And the power of portfolios has always been being able to look at student work from the beginning of a semester to the end, from a beginning of a quarter, beginning of a year, and look at student growth and development as the year has progressed.
Today what we will be doing in writing is I will be working with a group of students and we will be working on our portfolios. Some of you will actually be doing some writing conferences and reading conferences later this afternoon.
As a dual language program, we have decided to have the students have a portfolio from kindergarten to 6th grade. What I have done this year in my 6th grade classroom is extend that a little bit further.
So what you're going to do is you're going to take one of the pieces that you've chosen from your portfolio and you are going to put a Post-it note. You're going to write the grade that piece was from, and you're going to reflect. You're going to reflect about the piece that you've written, something about the grade that you remember about the grade that you were in, and maybe something that you've changed or improved in. Okay? And so you're going to do that with each piece of writing that you've chosen to put into your portfolio. Okay?
I have them choose pieces from their working portfolios, and they reflect. I want them to see the growth that they've had from kindergarten to the point that they are now.
And you did this in 3rd grade?
Yeah. My favorite things to do.
And, oh, you haven't reflected on it. You just started reflecting, right? And what are some other pieces that you've chosen?
I chose this when I interviewed George. I learned a lot about George. The interview was very cool. I like it a lot.
And this was 6th grade, right?
Yeah.
So from 3rd to 6th, how do you feel you've improved? What are some things that you've improved? Do you feel more comfortable in writing?
Yeah.
And how? How do you feel more comfortable in writing?
Because I've been doing it so long. It's like easy.
So the more you do it, the better you get?
Yeah.
All right, what else did you put?
This. It's about like all the stuff I like. No, this is about allowance money.
So you were persuading, this was persuasive?
Yes.
So did this ever happen?
Yeah, it did. By a little piece of paper.
What else?
This is when I wrote about in Spanish, when I wrote about what everybody wanted to be when they grow up.
You did this last year, grade.
Yeah.
Do you feel your Spanish has gotten better this year?
Yeah.
How?
And like spelling, I think. And talking.
Okay. So good. You have English pieces and your Spanish pieces in there. That's good.
They're looking at their academics, they're looking at their language, because they're working with 2 languages. We do Spanish and we do English. So they see growth in both of their areas. And they also see areas that they need to improve on.
What are some things you feel you've improved in or maybe still need to improve in?
Maybe taking my time to write more and to write fuller sentences and maybe cut down on my run-ons.
Okay, so maybe when you reflect, that's something you can put in your reflection. Okay, good.